Time for some more Star Trek. I'm not entirely sure what the hell happened. For some reason, the stream, I started the stream, but for some reason it, apparently it quit. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, this one looks like it's still going. But yeah, not entirely sure what happened. We're here at the red alert. Then if this ever decides it wants to go, I'll go over and do the Borg, or the Borg, the crystalline catastrophe mission. once we actually get into this, get into the I'm pretty sure okay, I'm not entirely sure why it decided it wanted to not go right away. Alright. See how this goes, you know how it goes. Facing the board by yourself. And right away my hole's already cracked out. And boom, there we go. That being said, we did destroy one of the cubes before we died. So almost done. Well, let's go over here. If I remember correctly, I think I was over. I don't remember if I was over here with this one. And yep, I'm over here by myself again, so yeah, that was, of course, that was to be expected. Especially given that these particular enemies are one level above me. Where the hell is it?
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
So, alright, well that is 2 enemies down, so I guess everybody's gonna be taking on this one. Take out the cube here. At least try to, anyways. Alright. Yeah, there's one over. Actually, there are multiple enemies over here. So let's go over here. That person has a Breen. That person has a Breen ship. go. Just hit them with everything we've got. Okay, I was wondering what was attacking me there. It was a spear. And boom, takes care of them. Of course, I could have maybe also clicked on the when I was switching over to go back to the old mate. I could have also clicked the extreme one accidentally, so. Set out. He's really destroyed there. Alright, that was easy enough. Easy enough. Those Borg command ships, not really too much of a problem anymore. Where is it at? Now, of course, the problem here is actually waiting to get in. Oh. Okay, well that was faster than I thought it was going to be. Granted, of course, we still actually have to get into the queue, or not so much the queue as it is get into the there we go. All right. Ooh, nice Galaxy X there. Man, that one has a Ferengi Marauder. 2, 1, go! Everything's just all crazy now. Now let's just hit with everything we have. Now if we have like a oh my word, it is already down to 70%. Whoops, nope. Nope, it's absorbing energy. We have to Yep, there we go. That being said, it is halfway down, so that way, yeah, it is almost halfway down, so we've almost got it. Whoops. Yeah, no, we don't want to fire when it's, we don't want to mess with it when it's charging. And unfortunately, I think I got hit by the, I got hit by the, what is it, the, feedback when it's charging. It's nearly gone though. Some reinforcements. Boom! Mind that, but we did it within the where I did get like everything. And what I noticed, and yep, there we go. All right. All right, now back to what I was actually doing, or what I was actually supposed to be doing. I don't think that deflector ray is going to work on this particular ship.
On the front lines of the Klingon Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages for their faction. Each death has meaning. Every victory can turn the tide. These are the conflicts that will determine the fate of the quadrant.
Technical kit. Of course, I don't think I need this. Oh, while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Granted, of course. Yeah, not entirely too sure. Yeah, so far so good. Taking out the Borg command ships, and I think they said this one. Oh, okay. It's available. It's available in like. Actually, all of these I think have. Oh, well, anyways, let's continue this. Captain, the warp trail ends here. What are your orders? Scan every inch of this system until we find him. We've begun the scans. We'll start at a range of 5 kilocams and work our way out from there. Qapla'. It's actually pretty funny hearing this from a Jem'Hadar. All right. Alright. Oops.
You? I am impressed. I thought Doran was the right choice for command, but apparently even I can be wrong. The KDF will do well with you in their ranks. You have the tenacity of a rabid targ.
Alright. Yeah, cut the flattery and cut your engines. You're going back to Kronos with me.
As much as I might deserve to rot in a Klingon jail cell and be interrogated to within an inch of my life on a daily basis, I have unfinished business. It's time I was going.
I'll follow you to Earth itself if that's what it takes.
I don't doubt that you would. However, I always have an escape plan. I've planted a tiny subroutine in all Starfleet computers. If any vessel arrives in the Boreth system, their sensors will pick up distress beacons from dozens of destroyed Starfleet starships. In addition, when we started this conversation, I sent out a few false maydays from these phantom vessels. Ships are already responding. You've proven yourself to be a skilled warrior already, so I'm sure you know that Kahless said it was acceptable to lose a battle to save an empire, or a ship. I suggest you leave before Starfleet arrives.
Alright. Federation ships are hailing us.
Klingon bird of prey, power down your weapons and shields, and prepare to be boarded.
Your ship is the one violating Klingon space. You should surrender.
Our sensors are detecting several Federation distress beacons in this area. This trap is obviously your handiwork. Surrender now, or we will be forced to open fire.
Alright. Distress beacons? I don't detect any distress beacons. Check your sensors again, Starfleet Patak.
The beacons are as plain as... curious. They are no longer transmitting. Engineering, run a level 3 diagnostic on the sensors.
Alright. You've been deceived by one of your own. I was chasing a Federation spy to the system. He summoned you here on false pretense to cover his own escape.
I extend my apologies. We did not intend to violate Klingon space. We will be leaving now, if you will allow it.
And if I were to let you go, what would happen?
Rest assured that whomever tricked us here will be found and punished. On that, you have my word as a Starfleet officer.
Okay, sow the seeds of discord inside of Starfleet, or destroy in combat. A difficult decision. It's too bad for you I'm not a Romulan, or you might have lived to tell your tale of woe. Battle stations. Boom. Alright, that takes care of that one. Now for this one. Shields down. I was wondering why I was taking cold damage. And my forward shield. not I guess it wore off there. I was trying to see if breathing speed would actually work. And yet more Starfleet ships. Got that one now for the last one. And boom. We're ready to leave system on your command.
From the heart of Kronos to the frozen wastes of Rura Penthe, the Klingons have built an empire that valued strength, honor, and skill in combat. To be Klingon is to be a warrior. Fight well, live with honor, die with a blade in your hand. If you can do these things, you will live forever in the stories of the great Klingon heroes.
Alright, so we're done with that mission. Let's hail command and see what...
It is unfortunate that the prisoner has eluded your search. That said, you did uncover a Federation spy nest in the heart of First City. We've deciphered their infiltration techniques and are cracking down on their spy network within the Empire. One of my prison guards was impressed with your tenacity and asked to be reassigned to your crew. You would be wise to accept. There is work to do.
Alright. Let's have a look at some...
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some of our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent. But there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rura Penthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can.
Alright.
There is work to do.
Now, let's see. Let's you... Void Queen is defeating the Hive, but the Queen is eternal. She's downloaded her consciousness into the... Ooh, let's try. If I can, let's try this one. Assuming, of course, anybody else actually joins in. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this one. I don't think I've done the this one yet. Undine Assault. Of course, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, I'll travel back over here. Run into a sun while we're at it. And see how this goes. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if they're going to add in more levels after level 65. I would be very surprised if they did. Okay, we just need... There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can actually get into it. Alright, swarms, storming the spire. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Oh.
The Zenkethi are sending a fleet towards this planet. We believe they intend to bombard it with protomatter torpedoes. It's up to us to stop them. Our engineers placed some defense satellites in orbit, but there aren't enough to protect the planet. You need to make sure that no protomatter torpedoes reach that planet. None. One hit, and it's all over. They will send a vanguard to take out the satellites before their battleships arrive to conduct the bombardment. Deal with them quickly. There is a Zenkethi dreadnought.
This is
equipped with
Martok.
an advanced... Prepare for battle!
This is Captain
Oops.
Zed Crumble. Purge that planet at once.
This one's good. I was gonna say that one's good.
Get movers first! They're not battle! Destroy enemy battleships. Bring out their dreadnoughts. They're launching protomatter torpedoes. Destroy them! Take out those ships!
This one. Oh, God, does it? There we go. Yeah, destroy the protomatter torpedoes. Come on. There we go. Can't let those get back. this guy. Also, there goes a fucking... Oops. I was about to say, hopefully people are actually targeting those torpedoes, because there they go. Pick up the torpedoes. Oh, here comes some more. Boom. There we go. I was wondering if there was actually going to take those damn torpedoes.
There's the St. Cathy flagship. Destroy it at once.
I guess over here. Sit that. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Ooh. And there we go. Hold on, I want to see what Mortok said. I accidentally skipped his dialogue. Yep, excellent work. Not a single one of the torpedoes hit the mark. They think they're twice about trying such an attack again. Still, they're stubborn creatures and they crave revenge almost as strongly as a Klingon. They may try such a bold attack again. Be ready. So, yeah, that was. It's in cooldown. Yeah, that was pretty neat. Gravity kills. Alright. Back over here to Rura Penthe. Alright, into the mission we go.
This is Warden Katak of the Rura Penthe Penal Colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now. Any attempt to violate our security perimeter will be met with force.
Okay, you dare to speak to representatives of the High Council this way? Yeah, we will do as we wish, Edjin.
My apologies, Kalekanes. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rura Penthe?
Okay, we seek a Federation fugitive.
There are no Federation corps on Rura Penthe. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants?
Okay, you'll do well to check your security logs. We track the Federation spy this system. Is here, hiding like a nut under your nose.
Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulations. There have been no transfers in or out of the colony within the last day. Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours and a Klingon shuttle. The shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here.
You incompetent Toba. The fugitives have deceived you. There are still prisoners in the prison, I hope. Or have they walked away while you weren't looking?
Our logs clearly indicate the shuttle left the system hours ago. There have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
Okay, you're mistaken. We're beaming down. And time to beam down. Ready to beam down in your command, sir. There's a magnetic field covering the entire penal colony to prevent prisoners from escaping via transporter. We'll have to beam down to the outskirts of the magnetic field and walk to the entrance.
Halt! Where do you think you're going?
I have business with the warden.
You may have crossed the magnetic field, but your visit is unannounced, and you will follow protocol. No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the warden.
Okay. Lead on, guard. Gotta go over here. Gotta go over here and talk to the warden. Yeah, there's the jackal that we'll get for this mission, so
Your presence here is unnecessary. The only Federation citizens on Rura Penthe are frozen into the ice. But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt.
okay. Order the guards to search.
My guards will stay where they are. There was a breach, it would have tripped the alarms. Our security system is quite advanced. This is a prison, after all. But please, examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison's warden, that is.
Drake is here. We will find him.
You dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg? You may be representatives of Jempak, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again. Go, see for yourself.
will only find the Patak dumped here to rot.
Your incompetence will speak for itself. Okay, grant access to the prisoner area. Now, if I remember correctly, I think what we're looking for is... who we're looking for is in the back, or we may just have to question the okay. All right. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else that I missed? Nope. Okay. So nope.
None of these prisoners will help you. They can sense danger far better than you can. And they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs.
Okay. How do you know this?
Because I'm not a Patak like the Warden and his cousin Rodek. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Ura Pinfe?
He's after something. Or someone.
The human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year.
You seem well informed for a prisoner.
Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, you're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience.
Bold words for a prisoner.
Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say. We are surrounded by enemies, and you will need my help to survive.
Why should I trust a criminal?
The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I'm a Klingon warrior with the information you need.
Okay, show me where he is. So I guess he's back here if I'm back here if I'm not mistaken.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
Okay, you're a fool to come here.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded Targ. Did you think no one here would notice a new prisoner? Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers?
What are you after, Drake?
I see you found a new friend. Look, if I had the time to explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
What? Yeah. That's fine. These prisoners are unarmed. Yeah, these prisoners are like unarmed, so they're not too much trouble. Are there any more of them? Oh, well that one's shit out of luck because he just got vaporized. All right. little bit more. There we go. There we go. That's the armed prisoners taken care of. Or that's the unarmed prisoners taken care of, I mean. So let's go through here. Yeah, here are the armed ones. There's some more over here. Oh, well that one's been vaporized. Now I guess I need to go through here. Alright, takes care of them. We go 66% complete on the armed prisoners. Whoa. Calm down there, dude. Go 86% complete. That one's gone. There we go. We quelled the prison riots, which means we can actually move on and continue. I think this should be the exits. I'm pretty sure that this is the exit. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure why it's not going. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure why this ain't working. Ah. Maybe I'm supposed to have... Okay. Okay, that's why. I think he's supposed to be following me. I like how he says I'm out. I like how he says I'm outmatched, despite the fact that we cleared out this this prison with no problem. He's just very slowly walking over here. Come on. I'm pretty sure this is where I need to be. Hold on. Yeah, I can always beam out and continue this mission. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure that's the exit. Alright, let's try that again.
Where do you think you're...
Okay.
You may have...
Great.
Your
Alright.
present, my... You... Go!
Alright. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Actually, hold on a second. Just in case. I think that might have been why it didn't work last time. All right. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Ah, yeah, there he is.
None of these prisoners, because I'm not. The human is here. Are you? Someday, the only crime.
There we go. Yeah, sorry, skipping dialogue because we've already heard it. Granted, of course, we've already heard it. To begin with my KDF character as well, but...
There you are.
Don't try.
I see.
Now that I have the maybe that I have the Mastiff, it will actually, this will actually work. Come on, take out the prisoner. There we go. Now, for some reason it looked like there was a Ferengi in here. All right, there we go. There we go. Unarmed prisoners have been taken care of. So, let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. Let's go back over here and try this again. Alright. Okay, it takes care of that one. Now, is it over here? Yes, it is. And Alright, almost done again. Hopefully this time they'll actually let me continue with whatever the mission. Yeah, I see that asshole jump kicked it. That asshole jump kicked me. Now, oh look at it. Oh look, he's actually here this time.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I wasn't able to do this on the last go around. Go.
The human is trying to cross the ice. We need to hurry before he gets outside the magnetic shield.
He has a shuttle.
In that case, we don't have any time to waste. It will be difficult to track his movements in this flurry.
We can use the jackal to track him. Alright, I'll get that after I do this mission. Yeah, it may be because I didn't. I don't know. Maybe because I didn't use the jackal here in the last go round. Speaking of which, looks like more of them here. That being said, they're dead. So Alright. So now there it is. Okay. I can actually there we go. There we go.
Impressive. Your determination is commendable.
Can't escape, Drake.
There's more at stake here than dealing with a lone human on a mission of mercy. In fact, our intelligence says you have very little time left to act.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Our friend here discovered that one of the great houses is plotting against the Empire. He's correct, but his curiosity cost him. Now you and Alexander, I'm sorry, Kimtar, will both have a chance for glory. Kimtar, your father still has friends in the Federation. They believe he's in great danger. I recommend a trip to the Bohr system. There you'll find out just how big of a mess you're in. And find the proof that Worf will want.
Kimtar, how do you know this human?
I don't. He and I have never met, but as I told you, the story is complicated. What you need to know is that he speaks the truth. There is a plot against the Empire, and it is not the Federation's doing. Our true enemies are closer than we realize. If we want to protect our people, we must go to the Vor system and see what is there.
Why should I trust either of you?
I don't care if you trust me. Kimtar, tell your father that obligations have been met. Only you can decide how you'll deal with the greater threat.
Okay. What is this greater threat?
The only threat you should be worried about is me.
Rodek, you followed us?
You're a miserable Canute. Not only have you broken penal colony protocol, but you've meddled in the affairs of the House of Torg. I don't care if Kimtar is innocent. We were paid a great deal of platinum to keep this piece of Bakhtog locked up. He's not leaving here, and neither are you.
You're a corrupt force shock. Alright. Yep, there he goes. Alright.
If that Batok Rodek could catch up to us, then the Warden and his men will soon find us as well. You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
DVJH45035ZT. Do you read me? Okay. Yep. We read you, sir. What are your orders? We're ready for transport. Beam us up. Sir, we can't get locked into position. You must still be within range of the magnetic field. Yeah, that's not what I want to hear. Sir, we'll have the ship down. We'll bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up. Excellent idea. Make it quick. Might need more warriors.
If we head for higher ground, it will be easier for your ship to locate us.
Agreed. So we gotta go this way. Gotta go this way. They're cloaking their what is it called?
You dishonorable dog! When the High Council hears what Jempak's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution!
How much were you paid to hold an innocent man?
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So, before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
I think you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting, Tosa?
My starship. Now! and it's a Klingon bird of prey. Well, that takes care of the warden. That teaches those dogs to threaten the captain. We're ready to bring you on board as soon as you give the signal. Well done. Pick us up.
Your report on Warden Kratok and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Rura Penthe, and this is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter, but I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny. If Kimtar were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, You have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
Alright. Alright, it's past an hour, so that's my cue to... Although...
During my time as ambassador, I uncovered evidence that one of the great houses has been corrupted by a foreign influence and is plotting against the Empire. I was thrown into Urapenthe as punishment for digging too close to the truth. The fugitive Drake suggested that we travel to the Vor system. We hope to find evidence that will prove there is an internal threat to the Empire.
Alright. That being said, let me find this. But yeah, that being said, I'm not entirely... Oh, okay, so that's what salvage is for. Anyways, yeah, I'm done for tonight. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.